Okay guys, we're back out here. Well, before we talk about the roof and anything else, I would just like to start off by thanking everybody. Like I said, my comments are few and far in between. Like I said, if I'm doing it at work, it's hard. But to answer a couple of questions. One, this answers to Tom Normal. Tom, I'm going to try my best to see what I could do about getting those blueprints copied. They're pretty big pages. If you don't mind them smaller pages and piece them together, there's a lot more to it than I showed you guys. I'll try my best on that. Time is so short, guys. If you guys only knew. Between what's going on here in the house, working on this, and attempting to keep everything organized in life, I just run out of time. I was asked, when I'm done with this, am I going to do another project? If you had to ask me right this second, no. How's that? And what would I do if I didn't? I got plenty to do with cars and not have a project. You know, I'm sure we'll be working on this thing forever, literally. I do have to get this thing painted soon. The cold weather's coming, and I want to have this place buttoned up paint-wise, because we are definitely putting the house on the sale, up for sale. Just delayed it, believe it or not. But with all that said, like I said, thanks guys. There's a lot more people to thank, but that'll be a whole video. I got, guide coat all over the roof, down the A-pillars, on the other side, blown in all over here. So I'm going to get a piece of brown paper, and I'm just going to tape it across here so I can lean across here and just not get any oils into the car or onto this fender. Okay, and let's just pick a place and start sanding. I got my soaps, I got a bunch of blocks. I'm blocking this all with 220. 220 is fine for what we're doing. And that's it. Call it overkill. I call it a minute of prevention. Now I can rest my body on the side of this car over and over and over again, and no oils from my shirt are going to transfer into it. This was already covered, but that was the width of the piece. So with that said, I'm going to get gloves on and get this razor blade and get working. We're doing good right here. I twisted these out so we're pulling the paint, and even the little tiny edge, we're good to go. I hit a tiny bit of epoxy in the center. I call that mint, considering there was two dents there. Or two, I agree with whoever said that happened during stamping, without a doubt. So, okay, we're getting there. We got from here to here, including all around these, except for obviously this part which we're working on. And I'm just starting to see epoxy there, which is fine, because this is where that quarter comes up and there's the lump, so I think we went around that pretty good. Still working on them down over here and coming forward. I just wanted to stop a second and thank Buster. I don't know if Buster watches these videos. I know he's following me on the forum. Okay, here's the deal. I'll make it quick. When I went up state a month or so ago, whatever it was, and I picked up that inner panel, and I picked up those roof rails, and I picked up the mirror, and I picked up the fender well lip. I think that was all we picked up. Never talked about the fender well lip. We talked about everything else. Here's the deal with the fender well lip. He's got a 78 Concord two-door sedan. Okay? He has a load of Eagles. Eagles have fender flares. They don't have the same molding. But his car is sitting in primer. So the deal was, this is what he presented to me, was he told me to pick out the left front one. So I had to isolate it out of the three. I used his car to make sure. And to take it, because he doesn't know when he's going to use it. He told me, take the molding, don't give him any money for it, okay? And then, when I get a chance to put a wanted ad in the forum. So I said, okay, and we talked about it. I told him I was going to wait till after I went to the AMC show. Because last year, I could have bought 10 of those moldings with the fenders. You know what I mean? This year, there wasn't one fender there for a Concorde. But to make a long story short, another guy from up that way, I don't know how far from him, has the 78 Concorde, Gremlin, whatever it is, left side molding. He contacted me, sent me pictures, gave me a price, which I thought was more than fair. And I asked him for a price of shipping to, and I told him the guy's name, and he actually knows him. And the shipping's more than fair, so I contacted the guy, Buster, that gave me the molding, and I presented it to him. I said, I have one molding that I'm only looking at in the picture. I have your molding. Do you want me to send your molding back, have this one shipped to my house? Do you want me to have that one shipped to house? You know, I don't know. I'm only going by a picture. I just want to be truthful with you, and whatever you say is fine. And he got back to me, and these were his exact words. He said that he feels that me and Junior are doing such a good job on this car that he wants me to take the better of the two and send him the other one. Don't worry about it. So basically what I did is the other one I just had mailed right to him, or having mailed to him right now as we speak. So I thought that was pretty nice for someone I've only met once and talked to a couple of times on the forum. So I mean, the one he gave me was mint. The only thing I seen on it was some undercoating when they undercoated the bottom of the fenders. The lip was on it, that's it. The rest of I think it's the nicest molding we have for the car. So I thought that was pretty nice, and it just goes to show you there are nice people out there, and I know everybody that's listening to this is a nice person, because most of you people have given me something, whether it's a gift, encouragement, or just knowledge through your own videos, or just the constant being there. So, okay guys, I'm going to get back to this. I just wanted to show you there are good-hearted people out there. Well, it's not even a matter of being good-hearted. That's a matter of... That's a huge pat on the back. Huge pat on the back. So, I mean, obviously I'm not going to sell the molding on them, but that was huge. Okay, guys. Okay, we're getting around here. I pull these off and I try and do it as dry as possible so nothing goes in. Then I put them back. So, we're all over here. Then we're gonna go that way. Okay, time to take a mental break. This is gonna suck getting those. I did around, obviously everywhere you saw. I did this first rib. This came out good. I got to get the A-pillar here, but I got the first several inches around the front. So I think I'm going to get the other rib, then I'll come back to do this A-pillar. I already moved the stuff over there. So, oh yeah, it sucks. Doing the center doesn't suck. Getting up tight to the edge without leaving a groove in there sucks. So, the only waves I'm finding in this thing are not in the roof. Is more like where they leaded it. You find little like high spots and tiny little low spots. This side was actually decent. This was the better side, believe it or not. Here's the side I worked on. This side's a little wackadoodly. So that's actually a tad bit low there. So I left it and I'm already touching and touching. And then it's a little wackadoodly right here. But we knew all that. It's just the way the cars are put together. I wouldn't even know how to attempt to redo that. You would have to actually slice the car and somehow bring that in. Good luck with that. Because anything you do to try and blend this in has to go to the end, across. The molding has to come out. It's impossible. It's just a shit job welding the quarters on. So, I'm gonna have to live with it. Some things you gotta compromise on, man. I'm getting dirty. Oh, my shoes are looking better today. So, Okay, you can see what we've done and what we're about to do. So, okay, let's work on this rib. Okay guys, that's it for the night. I actually have to go inside and take some tests for work. Oh man, I just remembered I heard a commercial. Okay, we got the A-pillar done. We got this, and this done. All around here. We did this quarter the other day. Okay. We did this back here, the sail panel, seat pillow, whatever you want to call it. Got the back here done, and inside, completely across the back, this fat rib is done. We know the back of the car is done. Came down here to where you see it could dock. Okay, and didn't do anything right here, or the rib coming down. Did the complete roof down to the main pillar. Did this. I was gonna knock this out and call it a night, but that's gonna pull another hour out of me, and I don't have it. So the middle one's gonna suck. We do have air in the back tires again, so I might have to pull this thing off the the dollies in the front to be able to do this. Bottom line is, when you let the air out of the back tires, you can't get the jack under it, so you got to put air in the tires to put the jack on there. So we can get the back down another 4 inches, probably get the front down another 4 inches, and maybe I'll be able to reach over. Like I said, I'll put plastic over the top. So, okay guys, that's it. I'm tired. I am discolored, to say the least. My hands are sweating in the gloves. Humidity's up, temperature's not up. We're at, can't see what that says, almost 70. The humidity's still above 90. I think tomorrow is supposed to start to change with the weather, even though it was sunny today. The humidity from this is not helping. So okay, I'm gonna wipe off that little bit that's wet there around the front, and we're calling it till tomorrow, guys. Talk to you later.